Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam salaten tedumu ve tühda ileyh memere leyali ve tulet devam. Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam salaten tedumu ve tühda ileyh memere leyali ve tulet devam. Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam salaten tedumu ve tühda ileyh memere leyali ve tulet Muhammeden Resulullah tarikatına sohben hayrun fi cemiya.
We ask the heavenly power station for their support and help, that they shall inspire us with their wisdom and their truth. May the saints let us tell us about them, not from our own selves. When the Lord said, I will create the human, I will create a being that will reign over and rule over the world, and the angels will see, and the angels will see the destiny and the way human beings will live on this world. And they ask him, Lord, do you really want to create such a wild being that they won't obey you? And they will always protest against, rebel against you? And then later on they're even going to call them Protestants and atheists and call themselves by different names. And eventually there will be wild brats for you, and we are here for you, without any spite, without any rebellion, and we are completely surrendered to you. And the Lord answered them, I surely know no more than you do, because you do everything I tell you to. You don't need any forgiveness. I create a creation that needs forgiveness. And those who ask for forgiveness, they shall be forgiven, surely. And forgiveness is truly the greatest virtue. So don't be ashamed for any wrong step you take, for any wrong action you did. To ask for forgiveness, to excuse yourself, to ask for forgiveness for the humans and with their Lord. If forgiving is a virtue, and to ask for forgiveness got the same high value as such, and that is news to us. O Lord, O you Tawwab Rahim, O you who forgive of all sins and all wrong actions, I ask you for forgiveness
bitte dich um Vergebung für
for the
mein
life I lived
falsches
wrong,
Leben,
for my false
für mein
thinking,
falsches Denken,
for my
für
false
mein falsches
guiding.
Denken.
Forgive me.
Vergib mir. So eine
It's such an easy thing,
leichte Sache.
but the ego,
Dem Ego
it's so, for the ego, it's so hard to do,
weil der
because the
Mensch,
ego of the
Ego
human
des
being
Menschen
is
ist
so
eitel.
vain, and it's clothed in layers of vanity and spitefulness and
Stur,
stubbornness, and doesn't want to
von nichts und
be made
niemand
inferior forward anyone.
Und so
And
eine
that
Schandtat für das Ego,
bad action of the ego,
um
and then to apologize
entschuldigen und
for that action, and then to ask for forgiveness with someone. It's as
als ob man
if
unter einem
you're being
Berg
smashed on that big mountain
werden
that's on
würde.
top of you. And just like that, it's such a
Eben
great
deshalb
thing
ist das so eine große Sache,
that you actually do it, to ask for
um
forgiveness,
Vergebung zu bitten.
to ask
Bei
a
einem
human
Menschen
being for
um
forgiveness,
Vergebung zu bitten,
to ask
seinesgleichen,
that
das
from
tut
someone
weh.
the same of you. It
Das
hurts a
tut
lot.
einem sehr weh,
It hurts
dass eine Frau
that a
bei
wife
ihrem Mann
asks
sich
her
entschuldigt,
her
Vergebung
husband for
bittet, tut
forgiveness.
weh
That
vor der
hurts a
Frau.
lot. And for the husband to
Dass
say,
der Mann sich entschuldigt
I'm sorry, please
und
forgive me,
Vergebung bittet, tut weh
for his
bei dem
wife,
Mann.
to his wife, it's so hard. See,
Schaut mal, in eine
in a partnership,
Partnerschaft,
it already hurts so much if they have to apologize to one another.
und
And then,
seinesgleichen
and
bei dem anderen,
to
bei
ask for
deinem
forgiveness or to
Menschen, sich zu
excuse,
entschuldigen oder
to
um
ask to say,
Vergebung
I'm sorry,
zu bitten,
among yourselves, someone that
das
is
passt dem
close to
Ego
you.
nicht.
The ego doesn't like that at all. So it's
Da fällt
easier
einem
to
umso
say I'm
leichter,
sorry
dass
to
man
the
bei
Lord
dem
because you
Mann
cannot
ist,
see him.
weil man sieht ihn ja nicht.
Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. I'm asking you for forgiveness.
Ich bitte dich um Vergebung.
I don't see you.
Also,
I can't look.
deswegen
Don't have
muss
to
ich
look
dich in die
into
Augen
your
schauen.
eyes. I don't know. I don't really
ich fühle
feel
mich auch
so
nicht ganz
inferior
so
like usually.
dem anderen
But with
aber
somebody else, but somebody who is the same as me, oh, that hurts a lot. Because I'm supposed to say sorry to them.
Diese
That
Herabschau.
them looking down on me and me having to make myself inferior to them, I will never say I'm sorry to them and never ask for their forgiveness, even if they are right.
Wenn recht hat.
But it's
Dabei
such a
ist
big
so eine
deal.
große Sache.
And I will create
Und ich werde
someone
jemanden
that
schaffen,
knows how
der
to
es
say I'm
weiß,
sorry.
sich zu entschuldigen.
Those who know how to say I'm sorry and to ask for
Um
forgiveness.
Vergebung zu bitten, dem werde ich
I'll-
alles Segen,
I'll
hoffentlich
open
Segen hier und
all
hier
gates of forgiveness here and hereafter. So, all you angels, be quiet. You've got no idea. I got a virtue,
Ich habe eine
and I want
Tugend,
to use that.
von dem will ich Gebrauch machen.
So it has to be of
Es
use
muss so etwas
somehow.
Gutes sein.
The Forgiver, what a title. It sounds so mighty, it sounds so powerful, and it sounds so beautiful. Not the one who takes revenge, no, the Forgiver.
Der Vergeber.
The Forgiver is
Der Vergeber
Mightyful.
ist mächtiger als der Rächer.
more mightyful than the
Zu vergeben
revenge
ist
one,
mächtiger, kraftvoller,
and it's got more authority
mehr autoritär als
than to be the one who takes
der Rächer zu
revenge.
sein.
What does revenge give you
Was gibt
anyways?
dir die Rache?
Once you took
Wenn du
revenge,
dich drehst und vernichtest,
what have you
was
got
hast
from
du
that? In the end, you've got nothing.
Am Ende hast du nichts.
As you turned everything
Du
into
hast
ashes
nichts
or
gemacht,
nothing,
du
then
hast
you're going to
nichts.
have nothing. Once everything is
Wenn alles
destroyed, you
vernichtet
don't
ist,
have anything else
du
left.
nichts.
But
Aber
if you keep
wenn du am
alive
Leben hältst
and correct and
und
improve
korrigierst, verbesserst, veredelst,
and even
dann hast du was.
make it better, then you
Du
you
hast was erschaffen,
did
du
it
hast
and you
was
made
geschaffen.
something new.
Gibt's sowas geschaffen? Ja.
So the forgiver,
Der Vergeber, das ist
it's a
eine
higher
höhere
level and tighter than the one who
und
takes
tiefer
revenge.
als der Rächer.
The forgiver,
Der Vergeber
God,
ist so eine
it's such a might.
und
And what is it to ask for forgiveness? It's a mirror image. The one is forgiving and the other one asks for forgiveness. And that fits like a glove. If one is asking for forgiveness, the other one has to forgive and not to take revenge. It doesn't work like that. He asks for my forgiveness and I'm just gonna nullify him. That doesn't work like that. It's not good manners. It doesn't show any nobleness. It's not of a nobleman and it's not made a virtue of a nobleman. I'm the forgiver.
Ich bin der Vergeber.
One of the greatest saints and awliya, and also one of the great scholars in Islam, and he's a tabi'in, the one who saw Sayyidina Muhammad and also lived with him, who met a disciple of Sayyidina Muhammad, who talked to them and was educated by them. That's a tabi'in. And his father and his mother, they were both servants of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They were working in the household as servants to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they supported him. That his life was easier and that was made easier. Once he was born, Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anh held him in his hands and said, and he said, may you become a great scholar. He got dua, a prayer from Sayyidina Umar. And he was a brother of Sayyidina Ali, and he was doing a Jummah Friday prayer khutbah, and Sayyidina Ali came to that place, was hiding himself, and listened to his khutbah spiritual lecture of Fridays. And he liked his khutbah and the way how he was lecturing. Once the khutbah was done, he came up to him and said, "Oh Hassan, you got inspiration from Allah and the Prophet, and I'm going to give it ijazat, which means a permission, a form of permission to teach everything from Islam and to give it to others as well. You got my ijazat and you got my permission to go on and to do so." And he even got the official authority from Sayyidina Ali himself. Such a great scholar he was. And he even met Sayyidina Rabi'ul Sultan, one of the greatest female saints, at a riverbanks, or at the side of an ocean. And she was praying at that time. He knew who she was on her spiritual level, and he wanted to marry her, and said, if this is not the day today, then no day is going to be ever the day. Well, I would like to ask for your hand of marriage. But he answered, "Oh, I'm already holding a hand." This doesn't belong to my life. Then Hassan ibn Asid wanted to show, impose upon, and then he put his sajada, his praying mat, in the air and started praying there. And Rabia Sultan looked at that. Once he was done, and she asked, "Are you done now?" She threw her sajada prayer mat into the luft, high up in the air, and she was praying up in the air. "Do you want to boast and make it a competition? You go your way, I'm going my way," she answered. May they have married in paradise. He was such a great awliya saint, and once, after prayer, Juma prayer and Friday prayer, people came up to him with their worries and problems. And another one also came and said, "Oh Sheikh, I got a field to work on, but there is a drought. Please make prayer that it starts raining, that I can sow and reap as well. What am I supposed to do?" And the Sheikh said, "Well, go home, do abdes, make spiritual ablution, pray 2 rakat, and ask for forgiveness." Is that it? He asked. Well, yes. And he went, and the next one came. "Oh Sheikh, I'm poor, and I want to have some riches, please." "Well, okay, good. Go home, do spiritual ablution, abdes, pray 2 rakats, and ask for forgiveness." Is that it? Yes. Well, then that man left, and the next one came. "Oh Sheikh, I don't have any children, and please make a prayer for me that I shall get children." "Yes, sure. Go home, make a spiritual ablution, and pray 2 rakats and ask for forgiveness." With all 3 men, all different things, he always had just one recipe to cure it all. And the disciples of his were really curious and were asking, as someone dared to ask Sheikh, my Sheikh, with all 3 different problems, you always recommended one medicine. What a secret is behind that? What's the meaning? Well, Allah it is. Haven't you read in the Holy Quran, in the Surah Nuh? It's the 10th, 11th, 12th ayat verse in the Quran, in that verse. And if you are in a drought, ask for forgiveness so that Allah shall let it rain. And if are poor, so ask for forgiveness so that Allah shall give you riches. And if you are without children, ask for forgiveness that Allah shall give you children. And I just took that recipe because it's a promise from Allah Himself. It's such a big thing to ask for forgiveness. We take it lightly, and we even look down to it. Astaghfirullah, or yawn, yawn. Our Grand Sheikh Nazim, may his secret be blessed, he was in Halwat retreat in Medina, at the Maqam, at the tomb of Sayyidina Muhammad. And every night during Tahajjud times, I was hearing the voice of the Prophet ﷺ when he said, "Astaghfirullah ya Rab." He said, "Astaghfirullah ya Rab." And our Prophet was asking for forgiveness. That Prophet, even while everything was created for him, all paradises, all in creation, where he was created without any sins, and he is still asking for forgiveness. So in that act of asking for forgiveness, in asking for forgiveness, astaghfirullah, there must be such a secret power hidden inside. There has to be a secret inside. What a great gift that is. So ask for forgiveness. Those who have no children, 700 times say astaghfirullah. Do spiritual ablution, say 700 times astaghfirullah, Maulana Sheikh Nazim recommended. And then give sadaqah as well. Give charity like that. This one phrase, I bear witness that Allah is the one and only, and Sayyidina Muhammad is his messenger and his representative. So what is that? That is that cleanses you and turns you into a pure being by saying that you've been cleansed surely. You're so pure, just like a newborn baby, completely free of sins, as everything is being deleted up to now. And everything is like from the restart. And if you then say Astaghfirullah Azim and ask for forgiveness, after having said Ashhadu an la, and then you say Astaghfirullah, they will open all the gates of paradises. Of paradises will be open to you in that moment, in that instant, because only the purest can enter, or the pure can enter paradise. You've been cleansed, no matter what you did, and you asked for forgiveness, and you will be forgiven. It's like Sesame, open yourself, and paradise will open itself only for the pure. Are you pure? Well then come on in into paradise, they say. If you're not clean, if you're not pure, you cannot enter. For those who are completely dirty, there's no space here. May Allah guide us well and give us the virtue that with all of our hearts we can say Astaghfirullah Azim. And in our school, our grand sheikhs taught us that, especially in those times, in the quiet of the night, where everyone and everybody is sleeping, where the Lord is awake, and that you also are awake. Astaghfirullah Azim wa atubu ilayh. Astaghfirullah al-Azim wa atubu ilayh. Astaghfirullah al-Azim wa atubu ilayh. Subhanallah bihamdihi, subhanallah al-Azim astaghfirullah. Praise Him and ask for His forgiveness. In the best times, where He says, I'm coming down to you. I'm bowing down to you, exactly during that time. So be awake. I'm visiting you, and say that. Tell me what I want to hear. What is so beloved to me. With every time you recite that, a palace is being built for you in paradise. O ye people, paradise. Where Allah the Lord says, which is going to be full of trees and forests and mountain ranges. Yes and no. Yes and no. Because paradise is just like Switzerland in comparison, but you are actually sowing everything from here on. All of your zikr meditation will turn into a house. All of your zikr meditation, La ilaha illallah, for example, every Allah that you are reciting will turn into a tree. you are actually putting furniture into your paradise. You are putting furniture into your Garden Eden. Paradise is being furnitured by you with the trees. Actually, it starts off as a free field, like complete clear field, and then you start sowing seeds so that you can reap then. Like all your meditations, all your praises, no Allah is being lost, or is being wasted, astaghfirullah. With every Allah you say, a green bird, an angel is being created in the form of a bird, and he will keep on flying until the end of days, until the last judgment day, and will do advocate for you and does zikr meditation that in your name it shall be accounted for you. It's a zikr of meditation of the angels. Like one Allah you say, one Allah mentioned, angel mentions one Allah, it's like similar to 1 million angel Allahs of yours. Because that angel is in a pure state with heart and thought. He is with Allah, he feels that and he can sense it completely, but you don't. Such an Allah and an Allah from you when your thoughts are somewhere else. But you say it just with your tongue, Allah. Allah is the forgiving, and He understanding, and He does it. But by an angel, said by an angel, counts more. Maybe say Allah and hope that your Allah turns into an angel that in your name actually makes a better zikr meditation in your name. Nothing is a waste, and nothing will be spoiled when it's done for Allah. May Allah give us good understanding and make us one of those that have been forgiven, that could ask for forgiveness.
Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, Allahu, Allah, Allahu, Allahu, Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, Allahu, Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam. Salaten tedumu ve tühda ileyh memerre leyali etulet devam. Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam. Salaten tedumu ve tühda ileyh memer leyali ve tulet devam. Allahümme salli ve sellim ala Nebina Muhammed aleyhisselam salaten teddumu ve tühda ileyhi memer leyali ve tulet devam Allahu 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 Allah Allahu 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 Allah Allahu 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 Allah Allahu 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 Allah Only one Sultan, only one truth. Hürmetil Habib El Fatiha.